How to find the miles per gallon. I've been emphasizing this in other examples we've done, but the word per, think of that as divide. Per is divide. So when you say miles per gallon, it's just miles divided by the gallons. So when you go on a trip, you have two odometer readings. You look at the speedometer, and you can see the miles that when you begin and the miles at the end. And what you do is you figure out how many miles you traveled, and that goes in the top of the fraction. And then when you fill your tank, you got to start off with a full tank. When you fill your tank, you divide by the number of gallons you used. So when you go on a trip and you want to figure out your gas mileage, fill your tank, write down your odometer reading, and when you're done, write down your odometer reading and fill your tank again and figure out how many gallons you used. So what we need to do is subtract here. Find the number of miles first. 277,584.8 minus 277,218.9. So we'll reach for our calculator and plug that in. And it looks like it is 365.9 miles. So that was the length of the trip. Then we fill our tank up and we see that we used 21.4 gallons. So I want the miles, 365.9 per gallon divided by the gallons, which is 21.4. And we punch that into our calculator. And it becomes 17.09. Now the reason I wrote that 9 is we're going to round to the 10th. And we only look one digit over when we round. If that number is 5 or bigger, we go up. So the 0 is going to become 1. 17.1 miles per gallon. One more example. So we're going to remember that the word per means divide. And we're going to find the miles per gallon. That's the miles divided by the gallons. So the first step is to find the miles. So we're going to subtract these numbers, 298,136.7 minus 297,386.6. We subtract those and it ends up being 750.1 miles. That's how far she traveled. Now we want the miles per gallon, so we'll take the miles, 750.1, and divide it by the gallons. That's 18.8. Divide those, we get the miles per gallon. The calculator says 39.89, and I'm going to round to the 10th. I only look one digit over. Since that number is bigger than 5, the 8 becomes a 9, and we get 39.9 miles per gallon.